Hi there, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Klebo, and today we're back in Pokemon Scarlet for episode 19. So in the last episode, we took on the Bug Gym, so that was the second gym that we've taken now, and pretty much beat it quite comfortably. And then we sort of carried on some exploring, took on some terraformed Pokemon and caught them, and also read some of the nicknames of Giggle's Pokemon. So yeah, I do hope you enjoyed the last episode and are looking forward to this episode. So we are going to get into this in a moment, but don't forget to subscribe and share and like the video as well. But yes, let's move into this episode. So right now we are just in a nice little field with a load of Mareep and some Hoppips, and I think we're just sort of kind of continuing our explorations a little bit here as we try and decide where we're going to go. So it's probably going to be a lot of just looking at the map, trying to figure out my next moves, where I want to be next, and where I want to go next. And as we have been in the last few episodes, the quiz will continue into this episode and into tomorrow's episode as well, so episode 20. Well, at least part of it will be, because then the playlist then ends, and I had to then download a brand new little playlist as well. It's a bit of a remixed version of some of the songs, so if you do want to play along and try and guess those remixed songs, then by all means do so. I won't have the answers to them, but you can take a look at them tomorrow. But we'll talk about it again tomorrow in tomorrow's episode. But right now we're back in South Province, and we're in Area 4, so we're just having a look around. I think we're kind of back to where we were. I think we're heading sort of back the way we came a little bit here. And yeah, just sort of just figuring out where we want to go from here. Perhaps even take on the trainer along the way, which we do. And so, is it me or are the Pokemon around here something? You are challenged by Pascal. It doesn't look like a Pascal to me. But he sends out a Cacnea. We send out Houndour. Cacnea's only a couple of levels higher, but is weak against fire, so it shouldn't be too bad of a battle for us here. Using Absorb, not very effective, so it will only heal it very slightly. And another Ember should bring him down. And it does. So that's Cacnea done. And we've defeated Pascal in the process there, so nice and easy. A nice bit of XP for Houndour and for the rest of my Pokemon as well. So definitely I must say these Pokemon games are a lot easier than they used to be, as you don't usually get share XP. That was only kind of been a recent, in the last few games they've now put share XP on automatically. You originally had to actually get an item called EXP share, and it would only share with a Pokemon that held an EXP share item. So, they've kind of got rid of that now and just allow every Pokemon to level up passively by just fighting, or anything you do really. Which is great, but kind of makes it a little bit easy. So, as I thought, in the last episode we are aiming to go for the Psychic Gym, but we're going to learn very quickly that it is, difficult to get to. Not that it is difficult to get to, I'm just an idiot and keep going the wrong way, but it's slightly difficult to get to. And then we end up figuring out that actually we can't actually do it because it's a level 40 gym and we're like level 20 odds. I learn it because I get to a cave and there's like level 30 stuff in there, and I'm like, I'm not that level. That's probably not the best place for me to go right now. So I then turn around and head back the way I came eventually. So that may happen in this episode. It may happen in the next episode, but that's kind of what's going to happen here. But along the way, we are taking on Isona, the student, who's about to send out their Skiploom. So I use Crocodile. And nice and easy. Skiploom being a grass, but I think it's a grass type, as far as I'm aware. I'm sure it's a grass type. And Crocodile is just a beast and annihilates it. Nice and easy. Ah, what cuties. Okay. Very interesting. Here we are, we're just grabbing some more items here, and there's another Terror Raid there, which we're going to ignore again, I'm pretty sure. Yes, yes we are. Trust me, Terror Raids will be done relatively in the relative future. There will be a lot of Terror Raids being done. I can't tell you how many episodes it'll be because I actually don't even know. At this point, I'm sure we're going to be probably pushing the 50-60 episode mark to complete this game. So I hope you are going to be in for that there. I mean, storyline wise, we'll probably have it done maybe in less time, possibly. But yeah, I've played about 40 hours of this game now, which to be fair doesn't sound like a lot, but if I played 40 hours, that's 80 episodes let alone, you know, just because it's roughly half an hour, 20 minutes to half an hour episodes. Yeah, you're looking at anywhere between 80 and 90 episodes, so we've got plenty more content to come along. And actually we're getting close up to our 50th video that we've posted on this channel as well, which is amazing. I'm amazed I've got that far so quickly. So this daily series, clearly it's massively been helping to get me up there and get a few more videos out. So I hope you have been enjoying this daily series. Don't know if it's going to become a regular thing for me, because I'll tell you now, I am absolutely shattered doing this, but I'm absolutely loving it, and as well, all at the same time, you know, it is rewarding and it's worth it in the end for me, personally. So I do hope you are enjoying it too, and if you are, please do hit that thumbs up, or tell me in the comments as well. As we continue up this hill, we've got things chasing us, and I noticed a blue Flabébé, not Blade Baby, Flabébé. So as I said in the last episode, there are different flower colours, and this is the blue one. So what I didn't want to do again is destroy it with Crocodile, so I wanted to go ahead and just use Bite, and that reduced the health enough so then we can go and catch him or her relatively easy. It is a her, so yes, we're going to catch her relatively easy. Or we should be able to catch her relatively easy. Which, clearly that isn't the case. So Flabébé has now just made me look like a fibber, which I don't... That's just not cool, Flabébé. That's not cool. That's better. That's what we want to see. So there's Flabébé. I can't even talk anymore. Flabébé. I do apologise, I also have a horrible cold as well, so I do sound bunged up with my voice, that'll be why. I don't know if I'm coming down with man flu, I don't know if I'm coming down with the normal flu, I don't even know if I'm coming down with COVID, who blooming knows. But right now, I don't feel like it's COVID, I think it's just a winter cold, and I'm just feeling a little bit run down, so... But we'll get on with it, we'll be okay, I'm sure. Continue along this little path here, and we noticed some more dealing, more pink dealing as well. So we get out Crocodile just to get a few bits more XP and possibly clear some of these Pokemon out of the way. And then we see a nice little Sootopolis, which we haven't caught before. So as I saw it there, I was straight away needed to go ahead and try and catch this lovely little beast that also evolves into something. I don't remember the name of it either. I really probably should do my research when I'm recording these videos, but where's the fun in that? I'd rather you hear the genuine version of myself and I do it all in one take. Because, yeah, I could do it in multiple takes, of course I could, but I'm going to do it in one. Anywho, besides talking about how I manage, or how I do these videos, which are probably very unprofessional, and I really don't care, because I'm not about to be professional, I'm not here to be professional, I'm here to just have fun. So anyway, we're back to going and having fun, of course, and we're about to take on this trainer as well. So her name is Hiker Carla, and she sends out a Numel, which we haven't seen yet, but we will catch one at some point in a future episode. And so Numel's special defense has gone up. Snarl did a fair decent amount of damage there. And it uses a fire attack against us, which of course is not going to be very effective, as we are already a fire type. We're about done with this beast there. That's one, at least that one down. And we defeated Hiker Carla, there we go. So she only had the one Pokemon. And we've gone ahead and defeated her. And so she basically actually told us this is a dead end, but we didn't listen to her and then carried on up and ended up finding the dead end. But I think there was an item up here, if I remember. I might be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there was no items up here. Oh no, there is one. There we go. I thought there was. Nice little EXP candy. Lovely. So now I'm trying to figure out what my next steps to be, because it looks like there's a path down the other side to get through. So like a little cave or something I need to go through. And that should allow me to get through. So I notice, okay, where do I need to travel to? And now I'm just looking all over the place, because either I'm looking at what the other gyms are and where they are in location, and think, oh, I could possibly go to one of the other ones, but and then just exploring the map a little bit. This would also be a lot easier when you have a few more of the powers for my Koraidon, because doing the Titans give you extra powers. Well, it enhances its abilities, or regains its abilities to be able to climb and fly and swim and all of that jazz. And of course, if you're playing Violet, then it'll be Miraidon. We'll have exactly the same opportunities. And the animations will be slightly different, because Miraidon and Koraidon are very different in terms of their look. But they're both legendaries, they both are the same thing in essence, they serve the same purpose. But I think then we've figured out that it's going the wrong way, so we start heading up over along this path here. Finding a few more items, a lot more Pokemon in along the way as well, all of which we've caught before, so we're moving swiftly by. And then I see a little Nimble, which I've not caught before. And I may have sent out the wrong Pokemon at this point, so it might be a bad thing. Yes, it is. We went ahead and knocked it out in one, so not very clever. But we thought it'll be okay, I'm sure we will find another one at some point. But I move Houndour in as well, just so then we'll be safe and not sorry. Then we see a little Mankey. And of course a Rockruff. And then we ran into a Rockruff while we were trying to get hold of the Mankey. So I want to use Raw on him. Raw on him. So then he will bugger off. And I don't have to fight him. Makes things a little bit easier. And it looks like I just decided to ignore and give up on the Mankey. And of course found a nice little group of them over there, but then ignored them too. So maybe I've already caught a Mankey. I genuinely don't remember at this point. I probably have, but I don't remember. And if not, I'll probably catch one at some point around here. And there's another Nimble. So I think, right, let's take my second opportunity to try and catch one of these. I use Smog, which doesn't kill it in one, which is great. I try a Pokeball after one hit, just to see. You never know. It may end up catching. And it did. So fabulous, we are now another Pokemon up. And also, Nimble also will actually evolve, and I have no idea the name of it either. I have them, so when we finally get to them, then I'll probably remember all the names, but right now, watching this back, I don't remember the names. They're all very new to me. I only kind of remember the real 150 and 150, 251. I know them, most of them. Maybe between 151 and 251 I might not know all of them, but I know most of them. But now we are just collecting some more of our pieces from Pokedex there. So we're back on the map, just looking again, trying to figure out my route. How am I to get there? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Completely the wrong destination that I want to be heading towards, but I'm an adventurous person, clearly, and just want to find my way and find it without needing to do a lot of things. But then I see a Charcadet, which, depending on which version of the game that you get a different evolution for. So to get both evolutions, I would need to have a friend who's playing Scarlet, which, fortunately, my girlfriend is playing Scarlet, my version of Scarlet. Sorry, not Scarlet, Violet. I'm playing Scarlet, what am I talking about? Violet. I would need somebody with Violet to then trade with, and then I would be able to get the evolved form from Violet, and get the evolved forms from Scarlet from my game. So we're going to catch this Charcadet and add him to the family/party. And there we go. Another one added in the Pokedex as well. So I think we're getting that closer to that 80 court mark, which is amazing. Oh, and then I run into a Nimble as we are leaving the area, but fortunately, Ember's nice and super effective, so it does double the damage, and that Nimble is done. So moving on, where are we off to next? We are going to probably walk into a dead end, which is exactly what we end up doing. And we see a Primeape, and I run into another Nimble. So now Nimble has become the new Scatterbug, so I'm just running into all of them. And so now we also have a Skidoo, or Skiddo, which has decided to attack. So, and I should make pretty easy work of it with his second Ember. Lovely jubbly. It's always good extra XP for him as well, which is fantastic. That actually levels him up, and he's going to learn a new ability, which is awesome too. So he wants to learn Bite, which is great. Bite's always very good. Get rid of Leer, and now we can bite people. And Bonzi wanted to learn Mimic, but we decided not to do that. Picking up a rare bone. Ooh, lovely. So rare bones we can actually sell for some decent money. And we will sell all the bones that we pick up at some point and make a fair bit of money. So that's also something I really enjoy doing in this game, is making lots of money. It's lots of fun. And then we see a Tadbulb, which we'd fought one previously, and now it was time for us to catch one as well. So I go with Smog, because I know Smog's not the most powerful attack, but it can poison things, which again actually does help when it comes to trying to catch Pokemon, because putting a status element on them makes it a little bit easier to catch them. So I give him a little bite, almost took him out, which wasn't great, but it flinched, which was awesome. Poison should drop it down to the red, and now we should be able to catch it nice and easy here with one Pokeball. If we don't catch it, it will actually die of poison. So, he wants to be caught. Yes, he does. There we go. Oh, and we see over there a nice little terraformed Pokemon, which I hope I go towards. I'm hoping I'm going to go towards it. We'll see what it is. Or am I just going to head back the way we came? We're going to head back the way we came, because clearly I wasn't about that life right at that point. Not sure why. Very strange. Unless I was trying to see if I can spawn some of the Pokemon that apparently are supposed to be around me. And I was like, ooh, I've not seen one of them before. Oh, but no, it looks like we're now going to head up to the terraformed Pokemon and see what it is. So it is a Beazle. So I go ahead and put Crocodile in front, and now it's time for us to attack this terraformed Beazle. See what terraform it turns into. So it's an ice one, which is interesting. And fortunately, Crocodile, I was about to say Crocodile again, but Crocodile is strong against ice, as fire is strong against ice types. So this should be a nice and easy battle for us again. And then we'll be able to catch the Beazle in its ice terraform, which is great. I know we already have a Beazle, but it's always good to get the terraform ones as well. So that's what we're going to do here. Providing I actually do catch it. Because yes, this Beazle wants to be a little pain. And no, apparently still doesn't want to be caught. Now it uses Water Pulse, which is actually super effective against Crocodile, so kinda need him to get in this Pokeball ASAP, so get in this Blooming Great Ball and stop being a pain. Thank you. Took you long enough, Beazle. Oh goodness. How rude as well. Anyway, that's that Beazle caught. Yes, didn't need it for the Pokedex, but always good for the Terraforms. So we move forward and continue along our route and our adventures. We're still figuring out how to get to this area here. And then I somewhat notice a bit of the road there as well, I think. So I start heading up the path. And I get very confused by this path. I seem to think I'm supposed to go up that way, and then I come back down again, and I go back up, and I go back down, and I go back up. It's a lot of back and forth, I must say. But while we're doing that, we're going to fight this backpacker, okay, named Asia or Asia. Say very strange names. If you're named this thing and it's named different, it's, you know, this person. If you have the same name as this person, should I say? Name this thing. Sorry, that was rather rude. If you are named after the same as this person, and it's named or you say it differently to Asia or Asia, then do let me know in the comments down below. It could even be Asia. Maybe. Could be Asia, actually. So, either way, if you are named that, then firstly, welcome. I don't think I know an Asia, and I hope you do enjoy your stay, but also, and subscribe. But yeah, let me know how it's actually said or, you know, pronounced. But here's a little new Pokemon that we're going to catch here as well, it looks like. A little Caspikid that also evolves. A lot of these Pokemon do evolve. I mean, it's kind of standard that Pokemon evolve. Not every Pokemon evolves, of course, but for the most part, there's at least 1 or 2 evolutions per Pokemon. But let's give Combi a little run out, see how she does. We only need her to do enough damage for us to be able to catch this Caspikid. And with how non-effective this lovely little bit of grass attacks is doing against us, we've now nearly knocked it down, so nice little Great Ball, just to be sure. Because knowing my luck, I'd throw a Pokeball and it would jump straight out of it. But it looks like we're going to catch that one successfully there, which is amazing. Now we've added Caspikid to our Pokédex as well. And Ralts is finally evolving. Amazing. What's our Ralts going to evolve into? There's only one thing it can evolve into. It is Kirlia. So now we have Kirlia, and all we need to do is just keep leveling her up until she becomes a beautiful Gardevoir. And hopefully someday we will get a shiny one, and then we'll have a shiny Gardevoir as well. Shiny Gardevoirs are blue, and they're very, very nice. So it looks like we're going to heal our Pokemon here, and I think we are going to wrap this episode here today. So I do hope you have enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe. And also, do check out my TikTok at Klebo90, and also at my Instagram at Klebo1990, I believe it is. Something along those lines. They'll be in the description below. But I do hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one.